Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio May 12, 2022. You're in a good position to broaden your horizons this year, and this theme is in the spotlight today and tomorrow. The Sun is about to align with Jupiter, shining its light on benefits and stirring your desire to do and learn more. This transit can puff you up with confidence, and it's best to avoid making too big commitments or promises under this spell. If you can keep excesses in check, you'll enjoy yourself now. There can be an opportunity to do or learn something entirely new and beyond your usual bounds. This alignment gets the juices flowing, awakening your need to discover, learn, and grow. Success has much to do with your visionary, optimistic approach. You could be in an excellent position to promote, communicate, and publish, or you might make beneficial long-distance connections. Adjust your crown. Single? Upon the moon's shift into assertive Aries and your bossy 10th house of authority, you're not only prone to making seriously bold moves, but you're also feeling as confident as ever. Maybe it's you deciding to take the initiative and take action towards a potential prospect unless you're consciously choosing to do the opposite so that they can come correct. After all, with both Mars, the moon's ruler, and Venus dazzling your 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, there's no denying chemistry but, more importantly, your self-worth. You know what you bring to the table, and so does everyone else. Where could your dreams lead? As the Sun in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus, there could be unexpected opportunities to advance in your professional aspirations that could come up through networking or a connection. However, it may be out of your comfort zone, as it could require some sort of educational aspect, like a workshop or even traveling. If the opportunity seems worthwhile, look towards Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius to figure out a unique financial plan that allows you to properly invest your resources into this adventure. Hopefully, it will work out. It is Venus and Mars return to your financial sector tomorrow that is going to fire up your financial passions and fighting spirit, something that will balance out what until now has been a serious and responsible approach to money matters. Until then, as he moves into his final days, 5 days here, Mercury is giving you the smart head for money needed to keep your head in the game and to think on your feet. You are so not in the mood to stick to a budget. Treat yourself to whatever you're coveting the most, whether it's fancy new shoes or the cutie at a local cafe. The words you use today could have great impact. Be honest and clear within yourself before you try to communicate. Clear your mind by meditation or yoga, running, or spending some time organizing a messy desk. If you feel someone does not understand you, be the first to apologize for any miscommunication. You may feel that someone appears to misunderstand you on purpose. Keep your cool and just restate your feelings. Try to navigate yourself so you avoid conflict today. Chances are that you're not going to be too interested in anything social on this day. Your own essence is in the air, and being as productive as possible is apt to be the most enjoyable way for you to spend your time. Just take care that you don't alienate anyone by being so focused that you close yourself off to the world while doing your work. A few words on what you're trying to achieve can help avoid misunderstandings with others. In the short term, the moon's return to a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart during Jupiter's first full day in your busy work sector might sound like a case of bad timing, but it is anything but. The moon's clash with Jupiter might stress test how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off, but it comes just as you are moving into your biggest year for job growth and expansion in over a decade. With things set to become even busier when Jupiter is joined by Mars, this is the right reminder at the right time. Jupiter's departure from your romantic sector yesterday may have taken this giant planet out of the game, but in the process, this has left room for Mars to play a more active part. Now in his final 2 weeks here, the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos is more determined than ever to fuel your romantic passions and fighting spirit while declaring war on old excuses. Our eyes in the sky. Now that Mars is in Aquarius, People will back down from the drama if you don't impose demands or rules on them. They'll only snap if they feel like they're being controlled. So, don't try to control other people's actions. Give them a chance to make their own decisions in your discussions. They will make the right choices on their own terms. And please just ignore anyone's snide or hurtful words. Venus also moves into Aquarius today, which indicates we're learning to look at love from a different angle. To this point, we've been hands-on and trying to make relationships work at all costs. Now we're taking a step back and allowing matters to unfold naturally. When it comes to how we express our affection, it won't be with a declaration of love that we yell from the rooftop. We'll choose to express ourselves with acts of kindness and service to those we care about, who will then see our truest heart. Asking for advice from a trusted source regarding our finances will prove helpful, as they will be able to give us insight and information on the best ways in which we can boost our capital and dividends. On the emotional front, this astrological energy will bring new life to our romantic situations and partnerships. The caveat is that Mars, who is a Libra, shares a minor connection with Neptune, who is retrograde in Pisces. That will make it hard for us to make decisions. Instead of moving forward, it's a good time to reflect on the investments before we commit fully to making them. The lesson of the day is to slow down and to contemplate as to what the best choices for us will be. Seeking advice will be beneficial, as long as it's a trusted source who we know won't lead us astray from the best opportunities and results. Now that Mars is in Aquarius, people will back down from the drama if you don't impose demands or rules on them. They'll only snap if they feel like they're being controlled. So, don't try to control other people's actions. Give them a chance to make their own decisions in your discussions. They will make the right choices on their own terms. And please just ignore anyone's snide or hurtful words. Venus also moves into Aquarius today, which indicates we're learning to look at love from a different angle. To this point, we've been hands-on and trying to make relationships work at all costs. Now we're taking a step back and allowing matters to unfold naturally. When it comes to how we express our affection, it won't be with a declaration of love that we yell from the rooftop. We'll choose to express ourselves with acts of kindness and service to those we care about, who will then see our truest heart. Our need for variety can place us in situations where romantic engagements take a back seat. Ordinarily, asking for space won't be a problem here. It is more likely that issues will arise if we make our needs known improperly or fail to consider someone else's needs. The reverse may also be true. We feel neglected in some capacity by another, which makes us go looking for love in all the wrong places. Keep in mind that Mercury is retrograde, which means that most things implemented today will probably need to be revised later. However, it doesn't mean that any core beliefs instituted today will be. Regardless of how you choose to fulfill your wishes, the one thing that is 100% certain is that today's cosmic energy brings a sense of fate to the overall vibe. Chance encounters or an email from an old friend could help cement a better future for you.